Hi guys. Pbs9944loud here.
And Reggie Moses here.
And today, this is my 7th rant. This will be on Dan Sobel.
If you guys are neutral and like him, please do not trust him and cut times with him after what he has done. This is not a opinion bashing for you guys. Is an advice for all of you. Let's begin this rant.
Dan Sobel is one of the most evil and most immature person of the physical media community that I have ever seen in my life. I'm going to give out very good old and new evidences of why you guys must cut ties with this big monster that must get social media. So for the first very obvious reason, it is literally the biggest man-child on the internet ever.
1. He made an angry message video of him screaming at his haters, which that video made was extremely loud, which can make everyone's ears bleeding if they listen to this screaming video that Dan Sobel make. Here is this clip footage video him screaming like that.
You guys are watching this? What the is your problem? What the is wrong with you, Vinny? Devin Osborne, Jose Crespin, and Lance? Are you is wrong with you? Severely done with you all! I am done with you! You made me very angry!
Unbelievable, Dan. What has into your head for having the rights to scream loud like that in public social media on YouTube? Don't you realize that video you made was so loud? And it can make everyone's ears bleed because of you. That's his very embarrassing move right there of him with his childish behavior.
2. He even forces his haters to buy DVD, VHS, and a Blu-ray on their bin Amazon. Like, dude, don't you realize that forcing someone what to do is channel forcing? And you can't tell and force people what to do because that is just complete wrong to do that. And people can call you out for being an opinion forcer. And that proves you can't handle your own hate like a grown-up man. This is just shameful of him how he is not handling his own hate.
3. He praises My Little Pony, Sophia the First, Blue's Clues, and the Wiggles like they are better than everything in the whole entry world.
4. He is a racist person. Like for 3 example, the first example is that he even called Ben Biggs on Instagram the N-word. The second example is that he also called Ben Biggs a Chinese person as well. And the last example is that he also made a clip about calling someone the N-word as well. Now I will show the screenshots evidence of him using racial slurs.
That's it, Wesley Norris. You're out. Don't even think about apologizing, you black.
Seriously Dan, he's Caucasian, not African American. And also, haven't you heard of Black Lives Matter?
5. He sends people grounded threats. Buddy. This is real world, not gonna mate world, and besides, grounded threats don't work at all. And only that. You are also not even their parents as well.
6. He cannot handle criticism like a grown-up person himself. How sad is it for an adult that can't handle criticism on their own?
7. His content is nothing but trashy-ass crap.
8. Whenever someone makes roasting videos or cringe videos about him, he gets very butthurt and rages like a kid. That proves that Dan Sobel cannot handle getting roasted or getting hate.
9. He also wishes people he hates an unhappy birthday message. I can't believe it. Do you know wishing someone an unhappy birthday is very heartless of you to say that?
10. In one of someone Google Meet calls video, he even shows his private parts and shows his whole body without his own clothes on by dancing naked. Well, there were also minors on it called video as well. And he even thinks it's funny and is a joke. What the hell, Dan Sobel? Why on earth would you show your private parts on Google Meet calls video while there were minors there just for joke purposes? Do you think it's okay to do that on Google Meet calls just to pretend to be like that? Well, guess it's not okay to do that because what you did there is pedophilia and also an indecent exposure, which these types of actions are serious disgusting crimes and you can get arrested by the police by doing an indecent exposure on the internet, and that makes you a pervert and a child predator right there.
11. Dan Sobel also admitted that he wanted to rape an underage girl and also he wanted to cut off her private parts as well just because he claimed she was rude to Josie Crespin, which proves that Dan Sobel is more example of being a pedophile, and not only that, that also makes him a rapist and a child abuser as well. And he can face charges for sexual harassment for involving minors to it.
13. In one of Google Meet videos, he said that to a girl named Bella Harris to shut her middle fingers on her private parts. Oh my freaking god. Dan Sobel, how could you say such a disgusting harmful threat to Bella Harris by telling her to shut her middle fingers to her private parts? You know that death threats don't work at all because they're cruel and very disrespectful, and you can get arrested and face the death penalty big time for this, and that makes you a pedophile once again. You are so messed up in the head, Dan Sobel. You are really messed up big time.
14. He posted a TikTok video about him in his pajamas while playing a music song from Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, which is children's show, which that can makes minors to see Dan Sobel completely himself without his clothes as well, which is very traumatizing for the kids, and their parents will get very angry at Dan Sobel for showing his private parts towards minors. Here is the clip for the proof.
Whoa, it's time to sleep, the day is done. It's time to sleep, the day is done. It's time to sleep, the day is done. Let's count down to calm down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Let's count down to calm down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And finally 15. The very worst part. In one of the Instagram group chats, he talked trash about Jenny. And what's even worse, he said that if he ever saw Jenny in real life, he would rape her. And he would even cut off her private parts.
Oh my freaking god. Why? Just why? Why would you said that you wanted to cut off someone's private parts? That was a serious, extremely harmful threat that you could have ever seen on someone in Instagram. And besides, like I say again, death threats don't work. Also, you know very well that raping someone is a very serious crime. And if you ever done that in real life, then guess what? You will get arrested by the police and face the court for this horrible crime. Not only that, but threatening to cut off someone's private parts can also give you life sentence in prison if you ever cut off someone's private parts. Man, he really needs to get a professional help and therapist for all the crimes he committed. And Dan Sobel, if you are watching this, I am so permanently done with you forever for all the crimes you have committed. Now get out of my sight.
Sorry about the loud volume, guys. But anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more upcoming content. Now, this is me, Pbs9944loud.
And Reggie Moses. Signing off. Goodbye.